Ladies and gentlemen, the President and First Lady of the Republic of Korea are now making their entrance with the Director General of UNESCO.
President and First Lady of the Republic of Korea are now entering together with the Director General of UNESCO. 모두 자리에 앉아주시기
Please be seated.
대한민국을 찾으신 각국
Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the opening ceremony of the 48th session of the UNESCO World Heritage Committee. I am Park Yeon-kyung, your host for this evening.
네, 오늘 개회식의
The theme of the opening ceremony is a roof embracing the sky, resonating across generations. The theme is inspired by the roof line of Jongmyo Shrine's Jeongjeon Hall, the emblem of the 48th session, and represents our wish to bring diverse cultures under one roof and to build a peaceful future together. Our opening performance is the Royal Guard changing ceremony, embodying our shared commitment to safeguarding the value of World Heritage.
서문건 형! 총! 앞으로! 컥! 서문건 뒤로! 돌아!
수문장의 호령과 함께 제48차 유네스코 세계유산위원회 개회를 알리는 엄고 의식이 있겠습니다.
대고 삼타
We have just witnessed a performance that opened the ceremony with a shared commitment to cooperation and solidarity in safeguarding our world heritage. Through Ilmu, we pay tribute to the enduring values of world heritage, and through Shinpyeongmu, we offered our wishes for peace and harmony. Once again, join me in giving a warm round of applause to our wonderful performers. We will now proceed with the official opening remarks for the 48th session of the UNESCO World Heritage Committee. Please join me in welcoming Director General of UNESCO, Khaled El Anani.
For the 48th session, please welcome the Director General of UNESCO, Khaled El Anani.
Your Excellency, Mr. Lee Jae-myung, President of the Republic of Korea. Your Excellencies, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Minister of Culture, Sports and Tourism, and the Minister of Oceans and Fisheries. Your Excellency, the Chairperson of the 48th session of the World Heritage Committee, the Administrator of the Korea Heritage Service, the Mayor of Busan Metropolitan City, and the Chairperson of the National Assembly Committee on Culture, Sports and Tourism. Excellencies, Ambassadors, distinguished members of the World Heritage Committee, representatives of the advisory bodies, dear colleagues at UNESCO, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to be with you for the opening ceremony of the 48th session of the World Heritage Committee, with more than 3,000 participants registered from 150 countries. Allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude to Your Excellency, Mr. President, the government of the Republic of Korea, the Korea Heritage Service, the City of Busan, and the Korean National Commission for UNESCO for the warm hospitality and for hosting this important gathering. This inspiring opening ceremony reminds us that heritage is not only the legacy of the past, it's a living source of creativity and dialogue. The Republic of Korea embodied this spirit with a cultural influence that resonates across the globe. In this regard, I wish to pay special tribute to G-Dragon, who, together with UNESCO, has launched a fundraising campaign for the World Heritage Fund. With the same commitment to ensuring that culture remains a living force, the World Heritage Committee will give life to the convention over the next 10 days. By considering new nominations, by examining the state of conservation, and by addressing growing challenges such as climate change, urbanization, and conflicts. It is meaningful that this session is hosted by the Republic of Korea. The country counts 17 properties inscribed on the World Heritage List, reflecting the depth of Korean history and diversity. Together, your sites speak to universal questions: how societies remember, how they live with nature, how they transmit knowledge. Korea also has 23 elements inscribed under the Intangible Cultural Heritage Convention, 21 inscriptions on the Memory of the World Register, 13 creative cities, 59 learning cities, 10 biosphere reserves, and 7 UNESCO Global Geoparks. The Republic of Korea is also a champion of world heritage beyond its own borders. Through the Korean Fund and Trust, it strengthens capacity building, upstream advice, and transboundary nominations, especially for developing countries, Africa, and small island developing states. Allow me to thank the Korean partners for hosting a sub-regional workshop on sustainable tourism for Pacific Seeds Sites Manager. This is the kind of concrete, technical, and targeted cooperation the convention needs. This commitment is part of a bigger story. The Republic of Korea has been a member state of UNESCO since 1950. Since then, it has become one of our most generous and reliable partners. This partnership also extends to the private sector. With LG AI Research and Coursera, UNESCO is launching tomorrow at Seoul a new online course to help learners put UNESCO's recommendation on the ethics of AI into practice. Korea serves on UNESCO's executive board and on several intergovernmental bodies, including the World Heritage Committee. Its national UNESCO network is also strong, 7 Category 2 centers, 5 UNESCO chairs, 4 Unit-Twin networks, and more than 500 UNESCO-associated schools. It's also benefit from a strong national commission from UNESCO, active since 1954. This partnership is firmly focused on the future, from K-pop Group 17th role as UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador for Youth, to the UNESCO Kiji Memory of the World Prize, the King Sejong Prize, as well as support in education, open science, digital creativity, and ethical AI. UNESCO worked with Korea to empower people, particularly youth, and shape a more inclusive and resilient common future. Your Excellency, Mr. President, as we open this 48th session in Busan, I wish to once again thank the Republic of Korea for reminding us what collective action can achieve. Excellencies, distinguished participants, ambassadors, I look forward to tomorrow morning's opening session, when we will give our collective reflection on the challenges before us, our shared priorities, and the opportunities to strengthen the World Heritage Convention and the Center. I'm confident that, altogether, we can make this 48th session a defining moment of unity, reaffirming our shared responsibility to safeguard our common heritage and reinforcing the spirit of dialogue, solidarity, and international cooperation that lies at the heart of the Convention. Thank you very much.
네, 좋은 말씀해주신 유네스코
Thank you, Mr. Director General, for your inspiring remarks. Please give a warm round of applause.
다음으로 개최
Now, on behalf of the host country, President Lee Jae-myung will deliver the congratulatory remarks. Mr. President will now be invited to rise on stage.
존경하는
Dear citizens of Korea and especially citizens of Busan, excellencies and distinguished delegates from around the world, I am delighted to celebrate the convening of this meeting in Busan on the occasion of the UNESCO-designated 150th anniversary of the birth of Kim Gu. I would like to extend a special welcome to UNESCO Director General Professor Khaled El-Enani and all of the distinguished delegates who have taken the lead in safeguarding our shared heritage. As you may well know, the Republic of Korea has achieved both economic growth and mature democracy supported by international cooperation and solidarity. Building on this foundation, our culture has blossomed, enabling us to connect deeply with people around the world. Korea's journey from a recipient of international assistance to a donor country and further to a nation that shares the value of culture with the world stands as a shared success story for humanity made possible through cooperation and solidarity. You are now in Busan, a city that bears witness to our turbulent modern history. Amid the devastation of the Korean War, Busan served as the wartime capital. It also served as the gateway for international aid, which laid the foundations for Korea's growth and prosperity. As a result, Busan rose from the ashes of war to become a maritime city connecting not only East Asia, but the entire world, and is now a vibrant city of culture that engages with people across the globe. Busan itself stands as living proof of how international cooperation can transform the destiny of a city and a nation. It seems only fitting that the UNESCO World Heritage Committee, through which the international community together safeguards and passes on humanity's valuable heritage should convene here in Busan. The world heritage we seek to conserve are not merely relics of the past. They transcend borders and generations, connecting humanity as one and serve as a foundation for peace and cooperation between nations. By remembering and safeguarding world heritage together, the international community can deepen respect for one another's histories, strengthen mutual trust, and further unite humanity, especially in an age beset by conflict and division. Dialogue through culture takes on even greater significance. This is because culture is a soft yet immensely powerful force that transcends all languages and borders, enabling us to understand and empathize with one another. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, and ladies and gentlemen, the great Korean independence leader Kim Gu dreamed of a nation that would contribute to humanity through the power of culture rather than merely through wealth and strength. He saw the root of human suffering as lying within the human heart and emphasized that culture was the only path by which humanity could overcome it. The spirit of UNESCO's constitution that the defenses of peace must be constructed in the minds of men and women is very much aligned with Kim Gu's vision, which was to build peace and harmony through culture. It can hardly be a coincidence that in this year, marking the 150th anniversary of Kim Gu's birth, a UNESCO committee session is being held here in the Republic of Korea. Today, Korea has emerged as a vibrant cultural powerhouse, moving and delighting people around the world through stories of our own. Building on the power of our rich culture, we will carry forward Kim Gu's vision by contributing to the protection of world's heritage and to building peace and prosperity throughout the world. In solidarity with the international community, the Republic of Korea will work alongside UNESCO to build a more peaceful future for all humanity. Once again, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on the convening of the committee here in Busan. I sincerely hope that the 48th session will mark a new milestone in the protection of world heritage and in international cooperation. Thank you.
네, 좋은 말씀 감사합니다.
Thank you, Mr. President.
이어서 과거에서
The next two performances titled The Gate of Reflection and The Gate of Harmony will begin soon on stage.
안녕하세요.
Ladies and gentlemen, as was introduced, I am G Dragon. I am a singer in Korea.
먼저 오랜 시간 인류의 소중한 유산을
I would like to
오늘 이 자리에 참석해
express how honored I feel about being invited to this event, and I thank you all for your hard work to preserve the UNESCO heritage. Busan is a city where painful past has been transformed into hope for peace, And here we also have the UN Memorial Cemetery.
함께해 주실
And people of different nations who had stood together for peace now rest in Busan.
세계유산을 함께 지키는 새로운 약속을
And we are here to begin a new commitment together to protect our world heritage.
하는 일이 아니라
Safeguarding our heritage is more than preserving the past. It is about building a peaceful future.
세계유산을 지키는 큰
And I believe that art can also be a powerful force that protects our world heritage.
마음을 움직이고
Art moves our hearts,
힘이 하나 되고요.
and
세상을 변화시킬 수 있다고
we can together change the world through art and culture.
세계유산을
I want to do what little I can to support the protection of world heritage now under the threat of war and climate change. I hope that our efforts in Busan
세계를 이루는
will spread and evolve into a lasting peace that connects the entire world. And thank you very much.
네, 아름다운 공연을 보여준 우리 출연자 여러분.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, show your warm appreciation for the wonderful performance.
네, 오늘 제48차 유네스코 세계유산위원회
At the opening ceremony, we celebrated themes such as connecting generations, peace for humanity, and global cooperation. Building on these shared values, the work of the World Heritage Committee will officially begin tomorrow. May the inspiration we have shared today under one roof continues to resonate in the days ahead. This concludes the opening ceremony of the 48th session. Thank you once again for your participation. Now, the President and First Lady of the Republic of Korea will make their exit. We kindly ask other guests to remain seated.